So, I love sharing parts of my life and the little things that makes me happy. But what you might not know is that I also really love collecting watches. So, I've always believed that things we collect says a lot about who we are. For some people, it's shoes, cameras, or music. For me, it's watches. So, not because of the price or the brand, but because every watch feels like a small piece of time, memory, and personality. Some remind me of a certain moments in my life, while others simply inspire me because of their design, craftsmanship, and history. So, just a reminder, I am not collecting them to show off. I just genuinely enjoy the stories, the details, and the feelings that comes with each piece. So in this video, I just wanted to share a part of that passion with you. I actually decided to make this video. I decided to make this video because of a YouTube video about watches. It's called A Rookie's Guide to Watches. So by Speed with 3 E's, and I have to say it's one of the most detailed and well explained, witty to watch videos about watches. So anyways, let us proceed to our first watch. First thing is, this watch was gifted to me by my mother when I finished my second year in high school, my moving up. I was honestly so happy because if I'm not mistaken, this was my first analog watch and also my first ever Stein watch, which made it even more special to me. Talking too much makes me so tired of it. So this is the Stein white stainless steel leather woman's wrist watch with a mother of pearl dial around 27 mm with a watch reference of 1TF203479. Back then, this watch ranges around 30,000 pesos. It's not really available in the market anymore, and based on my research, people are now selling it pre-loved for around $219 or mga around 13,500. This is what it looks like on my wrist. So it's a bit small on my wrist and it's a bit maluwag because I admit my wrist became smaller when I lost weight. And what I really love about this watch is not the price but the meaning behind it. I used to wear this almost everywhere, like school, malls, simple days around town, and as you can see, it already has scratches on it. But honestly, who cares? Watches are meant to be worn, guys. Scratches are proof that a watch lived through times, through moments with you. Every scratch represents memories, adventures, and as well as time spent growing as a person. So yeah, don't worry about the scratches, guys. It's part of watches life. Anyways, it's a quartz movement and water resistant too. But beyond specs, this watch reminds me of a chapter in my life where everything started changing. Parang after that moment, life slowly became like more serious and more meaningful. Now, let us proceed with my second watch. So again, another gift from my mother when I graduated senior high school. So honestly, I really love the idea that every time I reach a milestone, she gave me, or my mother gave me, a watch instead of something temporary or trendy, because watches stays with you. So this one is the Stein Signature Evolution 48mm with the white dial and 8 pieces of diamonds with a watch reference 85TF009252. So this ranges around 50,000 pesos to 71,000 pesos. But I think my mother got this around 59,000. Again, I am not fully sure with the prices since most of my watches were a gift. I'm gonna wear the watch now. So this is what it looks like on my wrist. So compared to my first watch, this one is definitely bigger on my wrist. But honestly, it became my favorite among the three. I usually wear this when we travel abroad or during special events. So, but mostly I wear this abroad. This one is the watch that I mostly wear abroad, and it's very nice. And it also has interchangeable straps, which I think makes it more versatile depending on the outfit or occasion you are doing. And actually, guys, this is not the original strap. It has a black strap with something that you pull it para ma-open and close siya. The original strap that this thing has is very nice as well, but parati akong nasusugatan here. So that's why I bought a new strap. So yeah, both of my first and watch are quartz movement and water resistant as well, which honestly makes them practical too and not just pang display lang. You know, watches are meant to be worn, guys. It does not mean to be with your or with inside your cabinet. So wear that watch. Now for our third watch, probably the most unexpected one in my collection. The Tissot Ballade 30mm with a Swiss automatic movement with a watch reference T156208. So this one was not a gift from my mother but from my auntie. Recently, I just turned 21 last June 1, and this one is a sort of gift from my auntie. So my aunt, guys, has been always such a giver to her pamankins, including me, and this watch became really special because of the story behind it. She gave this to me as a thank you gift as well after I did something that really meant to her. So this Tissot Ballade usually ranges around 59,500 to 70 if I am not mistaken, depending on the model. Unlike the other watches, this one uses quartz movement. This one is automatic, meaning it's powered by movement and also interchangeable bands. I think that's one of the reasons why watch enthusiasts appreciate automatic watches so much. So there's craftsmanship, engineering behind them. So I usually wear this during special occasions too, especially when I am out of town or dressing up for events. Sometimes I even match my watches depending on the outfits because I honestly enjoy how watches complete a look. So guys, this is what it looks like on my wrist, and it's a very cute watch. As you can see, it's very small on my wrist as well compared to my first watch. I think this one's the smallest one from the three. Okay, so yeah, so I just want to share one moment I'll never forget was when I visited Gentry timepieces in BGC while wearing this watch. So I was genuinely so happy that day because for the first time I got to step into the Gentry timepieces, which I only used to see online, videos online. Funny enough, instead of thinking I need to buy one right now, the thing that stayed in my mind was, how do I build a life where I can achieve this on my own? But honestly, there was also time when I thought that owning watches like this was impossible, but now they're here with me. And I think that's what I really want people to hear from this video. Sometimes opportunities come into our lives and we became scared to take them because of what other people might say, but at the end of the day, people will always have something to say anyway. So why let fear stop you from trying, diba? Anything becomes possible once your mindset start believing that it is possible. You know, itong watches na to sa sa wardrobe ko, hindi naman to galing sa akin yung money. They made me believe that you can get that, you know, you can get that by having a milestone in your life, and as an exchange, I will give you this. So it is not easy to achieve as well or have this as well, you know guys, kasi there's a lot of steps din kasi when you finish a milestone. So that's the thing that I wanted to say in this video. And now, going back to watches, yes, I do plan to buy my own high-end watch someday. Not today, someday. Sana lang. I will pray for that time to come. It's not because I wanted to show it off, but because I wanted to remind myself that I was able to do it through my own work, my own sacrifices, and my own money. Not my mother's, but mine. At the end of the day, this video was never really about showing a collection. It was about sharing memories, milestones, and the people behind every pieces. Because sometimes watches don't just tell the time. Sometimes they tell your story too. Yes, finally we are done with the video. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!